Hey, how's it going? This is Joe and Tell, and today I want to talk about a video from Steve Guttenberg, and this is in response to the one where he talks about why he doesn't do negative reviews. And the one thing that I do want to say about that video, I want to make sure it's clear, is that Steve is right on a few things. I will start off with first the stuff I would agree with. And so the first thing is that I liked when he said one of the reasons is I just don't want to. And the reason I like that, I respect that, is because it's his channel. He can do whatever he wants. And I'm not here to tell him how to run his channel. I'm here to, because I thought it was a good idea. I thought it was a good topic and I wanted to give him a shout out. And basically, you can do whatever you want with your channel and you guys can watch whoever you want to watch. And so I'm here to explain kind of my position, and mine is similar in some ways to his, in that he doesn't like to do negative reviews because he says it's a waste of time, and I would agree with that. The main difference is I don't know how much time you spend, Steve, reviewing stuff, listening. It could be more time than I spend, but all I can speak for is myself, in that it takes me a long time to make these videos because a lot of it is just I try to make nice looking videos. I try to do nice B-roll, stuff for you guys and also stuff for me because I enjoy doing it. But at the end of the day, if it's a really, really crappy product, do I really want to spend all this time making nice B-roll, setting up my lights and my camera and editing? It takes a long time to do this. I mean, many, many hours to highlight a bad product. It kind of doesn't make sense, because the other thing I did notice, I'm not going to do 5 reasons, but I'm going to just name off some that come off the top of my head. And one is just that I've done some that you would consider a negative review, meaning that the overall sentiment of the video is negative, and people still click on the link to buy it. So a lot of times I want to discourage people from buying it, but because I've made a video and I made the nice B-roll, they've made up their mind anyway, and they're like, you know what, I'm going to buy it anyway. So that's actually the opposite of what I want. If I wanted them to not buy it, then why would I make a video? So that's one reason. The other thing is that let me just kind of explain the way I do it. So it's not that I don't want to do any negative reviews. It's that let's put it this way. If it was a grading scale, A, B, C, D, and F. I don't know why they skip E, but excellent. But A, B, yeah, I want to do those reviews. If something's an A, of course I want to do that review. I want you guys to know about cool stuff. That's why it's Joe and Tell. My point was to show and tell stuff that I thought was cool. That was the whole idea of the channel. Not to bash on stuff that I hated. I mean, who would make a channel say, let me review all the stuff that I hate? That doesn't make any sense. But a B, I'm going to review. Even a C, because a C means there's some good things and some bad things. But if it's a D or an F, why am I going to waste my time? And so that's a hint to you guys out there. If you're looking for a product and nobody is reviewing it, it's probably not a great product, because if it's great, everybody's just trying to get their hands on it, trying to review it. People want to share stuff that's cool. But at the same time, I don't think that that's the same as reviews that have no pros and cons, no negative sentiment, because that's not true of almost any product. There's almost no product with no downsides. So I think not doing a negative review at all is a little bit different from not saying anything negative. A lot of times, almost every single video, I don't remember ever not saying anything negative. And that's not to be rude or anything like that. It's just that nothing's perfect. So if I want you to trust me, and we both know that nothing is absolutely perfect, and I make a review of a product and I say that everything's perfect, is it? I don't know if you'll believe me. So that's the other reason. And I guess the other thing, the difference. So here's the difference that I noticed, is a lot of the comments there were saying that, Steve is a nice guy. And I believe that. I think you are a nice guy, Steve, if you're watching. But yeah, I think Steve Guttenberg is a nice guy. And I don't consider myself a nice guy. I can be nice. I can be nice. People think I'm nice, but my priority is not on being nice for myself. So this is me speaking for myself and my channel, not speaking on Steve and his channel and or saying that he's even wrong. It's just a difference in the way we do things, and I think that's important to respect these differences. And so for me, what's important is being a good person. Being good and being nice are not the same. You know, if my friend's getting beat up, I'm gonna defend him. But that's maybe not nice to the other guy, but I think it's the good thing to do. It's the right thing to do. And that's what's important to me. And telling the truth and integrity and you know, those things are important to me. And sometimes those things aren't nice. I try to say them nicely. So if there's something negative about a product, I'm not going to say it in the worst way possible. I mean, Fresh Hater Jay might say it in a nasty way. I really try not to, unless I say it in a funny way, lighthearted way. So I really am not trying to damage these companies. He's right. You know, you can do damage to a company. But one thing that also struck me about what he said is he doesn't want to say negative things about a company because he could be wrong. And somebody made a comment saying that why should we trust what you say? Because you might say something good about a company, but you also might be wrong. So I get that comment. I think everybody just tries not to be wrong. Nobody sets out to try to be wrong. But I also get it that if there's a chance that you're going to be wrong, maybe it shouldn't be something that could damage a company. But my allegiance is, first of all, to myself, meaning to my own values. Okay, so I'm not going to change my values because everybody says, you know what, you have to be a nicer guy. Well, I'm sorry, guys, but I am who I am. And if you like what I do and the way I do things, then yeah, subscribe. But if not, then that's okay too. But yeah, to myself. And then after that, it's to you guys. And you guys more so than the actual companies. So I do have sponsorships. I do have sponsorships with certain companies, and the deal is that I make a video for them. But the deal is also that I get to say whatever I want. And most of the time, if you look at some of my reviews of OSD products, I'm harsher on their products. Oh, why is that? Because because I feel like my obligation is to you and to be honest. And to them, they're going to get what they want, which is they want exposure. So the other comment that I noticed was that, you know, if he were to do negative reviews, then people would stop sending him stuff. And maybe that's true. Maybe that's true. Would people stop sending me stuff if I did negative reviews? If I was nasty about it and it just added no value. But I mean, I can say times where I have done negative reviews. I've said negative things about a product. I didn't love those Klipsch earbuds, and yet Klipsch, you know, when I talked to them, I talked to the lady at Klipsch at CES. She's awesome, and she said, "I heard what you said about the earbuds. That the technology is of the noise canceling was just like putting your finger in your ear because it didn't have any active noise canceling." And she's like, "Okay, I see you." And I was like, yeah, I had to tell the truth, you know. But she knows, and yet Clip still sends me stuff. So I don't think that you have to absolutely not say anything negative. Another example is the recent Numi speakers that I just reviewed. I didn't like them, and so I was gonna actually tell the guys that knew me like, hey, I don't think that these are better than the passive ones. And when I showed them my measurements, they're like, oh, actually, that's wrong. I mean, we got to fix that. That's a problem. And so they released a fix, and from now on, they're gonna make changes to all of them. So that's a win-win for them. It's a win for them because they get to sell a product that's better, but also it's a win to the consumer, to you, because you get a better product. And then it's a win for me because I feel like I've helped out. So I don't know that it's important to always, you know, always not say anything negative. Sometimes negative can be helpful. Um, so that's my stance. I don't think it's about being nice for me. It's about being good. It's about being right. It's about having integrity. Those are things that are important to me. And it's about helping you guys make better purchasing decisions for yourself. And so if nobody's going to say anything negative, then how do you know what's bad? you need some sort of gauge. You need to know this is good, this is bad. And so I try my best in my videos to approach it from as neutral of a stance as possible. So tell you the pros, tell you the cons. And sometimes there's just those speakers or products that are so great that I'm enthused about them, and it comes off in the video. And I think those are the ones that people know, like, he really likes these speakers or whatever they are. So yeah, anyway, that's it. I hope to have Steve on live stream with me sometime, because I see some stuff going on in the audio community, and I think it's important to talk and to disagree respectfully. Respectfully. I think the bottom line is you have to have respect for one another and each other's differences. Yeah, yeah, I don't mind. So Steve, if you want to come on, you're welcome. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, ring the bell to be notified when I upload new videos. Take care. Bye-bye.